This is breaking news on InfoLive TV. Good evening, I'm Margot Dudkevich, and in Jerusalem, the interim report of the Winograd Committee is revealed. Prime Minister Olmert, Defense Minister Peretz and former Chief of Staff Dan Halutz all failed miserably in their roles during the Second Lebanon War, the report states. Prime Minister Olmert failed in exercising good judgment and went to war without sufficient preparation, retired Judge Winograd said. Olmert was also personally responsible for setting goals that were unattainable, the report said. The Prime Minister is responsible for failing to clearly set out the aims of the war and for there not being a clear definition of aims of war and ways to achieve them. The war's aims were also ambitious, the report added. We found the Prime Minister ministerially and personally responsible for the faulty decisions taken and the problems that arose in the decision-making process. Olmert failed to question the options presented to him by the army and did not demand general alternatives to his own opinions. Defense Minister Peretz also came under heavy criticism. Peretz was unfamiliar with the state of the army, although his job demanded that he be. The report went on to state that the Defense Minister should never have accepted the defense portfolio in the first place, and that he did not do what he should to make up for his lack of knowledge on security issues after he accepted the post. Peretz said Winograd took decisions without consultations and did not give enough weight to contrary views. He failed to fulfill his role and did not act out on the basis of a strategic plan. The Defense Minister failed in his position and this weakened the government's ability to deal with the situation, the report said. Former Chief of Staff Dan Halutz was described as impulsive and arrogant and displayed a lack of professionalism and lack of judgment. Former Chief of Staff Dan Halutz was described as impulsive and arrogant and displayed a lack of professionalism and lack of judgment. The former Army Chief of Staff failed to address the rocket attacks on the north, and he also bears more blame as he was aware that Olmert and Peretz were inexperienced in military matters. The report said that Halutz also acted impulsively in response to the kidnapping of the two reserve soldiers abducted by Hezbollah. Retired Judge Winograd said the IDF was unprepared because Israel's political echelon had believed the era of war was over. The panel will consider adding personal recommendations in its final report, which is due to come out in the summer. Judge Winograd added that many others shared responsibility for the severe failures of the war, including previous governments who allowed Hezbollah to set up a base on Israel's border.